It feels very unhappy and deflated when you don't have a job, when you're not working. But instead of feeling this way, you need to stay productive, you need to stay active, and you need to keep a motivated spirit during this period. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Business Connect. My name is Roy. I do motivational videos like this, helping entrepreneurs grow and motivating someone out there. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing so that each time we upload a video like this, you will be the first to be notified. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 10 ways of staying productive while you're unemployed. How can you keep up the spirit when you don't have a job? I will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, in today's video, we will be looking at 10 ways of staying productive, staying active when you're unemployed. And the first thing you need to do when you're unemployed, when you don't have a job, is you want to organize your life. You want to organize yourself. You need to get organized. You need to know when to get out of bed in the morning and what are your morning routines. You need to know what are your afternoon routines. You don't want to stay into this unemployment thing for a very long period of time. You want to get out there and start making money. So you need to know what to do in the morning. Get breakfast, check your emails, do something, maybe do some exercise, and then start your day. In the afternoon, what do? You need to have an afternoon routine. And at night, what do you do before you get to bed? You need to have a daily routine, and you need to get really organized. Because even as a worker, maybe you will not have time for all of this. So while you're unemployed, this is the time to set a pace of being organized while you don't have a job. Okay, let's look at the second thing you need to do to stay productive and active while you don't have a job. And this is, you need to consider a career path. You need to ask yourself, what is it that you want to do in the future? And there are two scenarios here. Maybe you just graduated, maybe you lost your job, or maybe you lost your job and maybe you're searching for a new job. So in this situation, in the first scenario where you just graduated from school, you're going to be asking yourself, what is it that you want to do? What kind of life do you want to live in the future? What kind of job do you want to have? And you'll be asking all this based on your educational background. What did you study? Did you study medicine? Did you study engineering? Did you study business? Did you study agriculture? So you'll be asking all these questions based on your educational background. Once you ask yourself all this, then you will be tailoring your search towards this direction. Then in the second scenario, maybe you lost your job. You'll be asking yourself, do I want to go back to the same job? Do I want to find the same kind of job? Or maybe I want to look for something else. You might consider seeing a counselor, a job counselor, or maybe a career counselor for such a situation. But if you don't have the means or the resources of meeting these professionals, you can go online and you do career questionnaires. You can search online career questionnaires and they will give you tailored questions where once you answer these questions in a chronological order, they can guide you based on your situation and based on the information that you give them about yourself. This can really help you to know what kind of job you can search for based on your educational background, based on your passion, and based on the things that you like to do, based on how the kind of life that you want to live in the future. So consider doing this if you don't have a job, if you lost your job, or even if you're still on a job, but you're considering, or maybe you're considering changing the job. This will really help you to get the right job. Okay, let's look at the third thing that you want to do to stay productive and active while you're unemployed, or if you just lost your job. Now, you want to update your CV and your social media platforms. Because your CV is one of the key factors of your job search. So you want the employers to know you through your CV. A lot of people lose opportunities just by looking at their CVs. Just by looking at your CV from the first page, someone will just throw it away. So you want to use this opportunity to update your CV based on your passion, based on your knowledge, based on your educational background. Then you also want to go and update your social media platform, LinkedIn, Facebook, I don't know, all platforms where people use for job search. You want to update this information so that people can search you through the social media. You can land a job just from doing that. The fourth and one of the most important things that you should do if you don't have a job, consider offering voluntary services. Offer your service for no pay because you don't know what you can get from this service that you're volunteering. You update your skills, you can land a job after volunteering, and it gives you opportunity of meeting maybe prospective employers. So rather than staying at home doing nothing, why not go to an organization and offer your services for free as a volunteer? It could be a non-governmental organization, it could be maybe a business that someone is doing and you just want to help in developing your skills. Just offer your services for free, and in doing this, you can at the end land a job. So offer a voluntary service rather than staying at home doing nothing. The fifth thing that you should consider doing if you're unemployed, if you don't have a job, is freelancing. Offering your services online and exposing yourself to prospective clients. Freelancing. Maybe you're into IT, maybe you're into resume writing, maybe you're into career coaching, maybe you're into, I don't know, sports, and maybe in whatever field you are in, you can do a freelance service online. Just go to the freelancing services online, introduce yourself, ask people what they need, and you can land a job from that. You can be productive by making money even while you're not working. So consider doing freelancing rather than staying at home doing nothing. The sixth thing that you should consider doing if you don't have a job and you want to stay active and productive, you should consider doing online paid surveys. If you go online on Google and check for online paid surveys, you're going to see thousands and thousands of these surveys. They are there looking for people to just help them, give them information, fill these surveys, and you get paid. So rather than staying at home doing nothing, go online, look for online surveys, and just try them out. They're going to broaden your horizon. They're going to give you more information about what is happening out there. And at the end of the day, you get paid for that. You can also do online jobs. There are also companies out there looking for people to do online marketing for them, and just stay at home and stay with your computer or your mobile phone. And that's a job. You stay productive even if you don't have a job. The seventh thing you should consider doing if you don't have a job, educate yourself. Think about a skill that you need. Ask yourself, okay, I'm going into IT, I'm going into business, I'm going into, I don't know, agriculture. What are some of the skills that I really need for this job that I think I don't have? You can take an online course for that. You can do a short-term course for that. Try to improve yourself so that by the time you get or you land this job, you would have had one extra skill that will be very valuable in your career path. So consider checking online about the skills that you need based on your background or based on the kind of job that you need, and improving yourself in one of the skills. This will really help you once you land this job. And the eighth thing that you should consider doing if you're unemployed, if you don't have a job, is you should try to do something that you will not do once you're working or if you have a job. What is it that you love doing, but you know that once I have a job, I won't have time for this? If you want to have fun, have fun. If it's an exercise, do it. If you just want to learn something new, maybe a new habit, if you want to develop a new habit, that is the time because you have all the time for yourself. So try to do something that you won't have time to do once you're working. Because once you start working, you will have all the time for your job. You're staying motivated, you're staying active, and at the same time, you're staying productive to yourself. And the ninth thing that you should consider doing while you're unemployed or while you don't have a job, while you stay at home doing nothing, just always have a me time. Just always have this time where you just sit alone, just reflect about your life, just think about the things that you wish could just happen to you. Once you're doing this, your mind is opening. You're thinking about, it's giving you an opportunity to reflect, and it opens your mind to a lot of opportunities. The me time is always very important. Even the me time is very important even if you're working, even if you have a job. Always have that time where you just stay alone, just reflect, just think about life, just just think freely, just give some fresh air into your mind. And this will really help you to think about a lot of things that will help you to organize yourself and organize your life. The last but not the least thing that you will really want to do if you're searching for a job, if you're unemployed, you need to network. You need to talk to people. You need to be open, both on the social media, physically. You need to send your CVs and be open. Tell people you're searching for a job, because you can't just stay at home and this job works to you. You have to network, network, network. The social media is a very important tool for this. Get out there, get that dream job of yours. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching up to this end of the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have a comment or if you have something to add to this video, drop it down below. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so that each time we upload a video like this, YouTube will notify you. You'll be the first to be notified. And until now, what do I always say? Peace.